Hey, what's up, guys? LegalBro here. Today we're talking about SBF. That's right, Scam Boy Fried, Sam Bankman-Fried, superseding indictment. Let's take a look at more of the trouble that he's in now. And it looks like
China
potentially bribing Chinese officials. Let's get into it. Now, when you think about a superseding indictment, all you need to know, folks, is that the original indictment now has some changes made to it. They're either adding new counts, they're taking it away. Remember, when I say they, I'm talking about the USA, right? It's the feds versus SBF, right? The superseding indictment has new information contained in it, and it is talking about a scheme that Sam Bankman-Fried was in to unfreeze some assets that were abroad. It looks like that he needed some assistance from a Chinese official to unfreeze. So this is the part of the superseding indictment that I think is new. As you've seen in my other videos, if you haven't, go take a look, but we talk about the breakdown about all the different types of felonies that Sam Bankman-Fried has been charged with, right? The grand jury's come back and indicted him for a number of different felonies related to his companies Alameda and FTX and their failed token FTT. If you look through this superseding indictment, I'm going to post it below in the comments section. It talks about on page 13 this Chinese government official and what Sam Bankman-Fried needed assistance with. So it goes on to say, after months of failed attempts to unfreeze the accounts, and some of the things that they were doing was Sam had hired some lawyers or lobbyists to go to China and talk to them and do different things. But as we know, folks, Sammy boy is the smartest guy in the room. So what's he do? Well, he takes it on himself to get the job done right. Like, if you want something done right, do it yourself. I guess in this context, it's going to end up biting him where it hurts. But it looks like what Sammy did is he caused this $40 million transaction to come through, essentially bribing this Chinese official. And once SBF and Alameda regained access to the $1 billion, then it looks like Sammy sent potentially millions of dollars more to this Chinese official. Obviously not great. We have a number of things that Sam has done improper to this point. This is probably one of the worst offenses that we've seen. And one of the reasons that we know this investigation is starting to ramp up, the CEO has now been in FTX and understands what's going on with the different companies, right? The interchange or relationship between FTX and Alameda. We now have the federal government seizing bank accounts and subpoenaing different things, right? They're filing subpoenas against different companies. They're piecing this puzzle together, and it's likely that this is not going to be the last of Sam's charges. And if you look at some of the news that we've seen come out, the judge in this case, right, out of the Southern District of New York, is getting super annoyed with Sam. So Sam's doing different things. He set up a VPN so he could watch the Super Bowl. I mean, he's doing all of these things on different websites that he's not allowed to be on, trying to, again, pump his own PR, right? I understand why Sam thinks this is a good idea, but when he flew private back to California and was put on house arrest, the court was very clear. Look, Sam, you are going to be at your house. You shouldn't be accessing these websites. You shouldn't be contacting FTX or communicating with any of the former shareholders or directors. And what do we hear Sammy boy's doing? He's reaching out to FTX in-house counsel saying, hey, let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Not helping at all. And obviously, with this recent development, you guys already know, first rule when you're in a hole to China, apparently you're getting indicted. Take a look up here if you want to see some more FTX content. Leave a like and sub below. We're going to follow this like the plague until we find out if SBF is guilty or not. Love you all. LegalBro out.